So, hello sa inyo. Um, Ako yung magtuturo sa food chemistry and ako yung mag-guide sa inyo all throughout this early season bago board exam ngayong 2026. Papakilala muna ako. I am John Catalino. Can call me Jolo. Sir Jolo na lang. BS Food Science and Technology course ko from UP. Last year lang ako nag-graduate and last year lang ako nag-take ang boards. Ayun. And hopefully top 6 sa FDLE. And currently nag-work ako sa Mega Prime as their product development specialist sa R&D department. Ayun. So, into lang muna. Alam natin ang food sciences hindi lang luto-luto, di ba? Yun yung sabi nila, luto-luto daw. Pero, um, malawak kasi ang branch ng food science. Dami yung kanilang parang sinasakop talaga in general. So, kaya super vague kalimitan ng course natin. No? So, pag sinabi natin kasi food chemistry, it's about dealing yung composition of foods, yung structure ng mga food components, and yung chemical, physical, and biochemical changes nila during processing, storage, and preparation. Super halaga nito lalo in terms of application na. So, as a product development specialist, may mga dapat kang tinitingnan na factors of how it might affect during the development period. Lalo na sa case ko, I work in a canning industry. So, need ko siyang i-factor out, especially during processing yung retorting and how it affects yung stability niya, stability ng nutrients ng components niya during the finished goods. Ayun. So, for the functions of food chemistry naman, ayun, we need to understand the food composition, then need rin natin to explain yung physicochemical changes in food. So, note lang na during the board exam, talagang dapat natin ma-explain yung mga ganyan kasi once licensed na kayong food technologist, dapat um, sa puso niyo yan kasi pag sinabi nating license, pag tinanong kayo, as in dapat alam nyo. Ayun lang naman. So, that is to improve food quality and sensory attributes, then ensure food safety and stability, support food processing and preservation, then enhance the nutritional value, aid food product development, ayun, ginagawa ko, and support food analysis and quality control. Ayan, so may, ano lang tayo, yan lang yung parang function ng food chemistry, pero hindi lang dyan, so madami pa yun. Kaya, i-discuss natin in detail ang bawat parts ng food chemistry. Kasi yan yung parang foundation ng food science. So, babalik at babalikan mo ang food chemistry once na sa ibang subject ka na. Actually, yun din yung ginawa ko. Ang pinaka strong foundation na sinat ko is food chem. Kasi once na parang master mo na yun, madadalian ka na sa ibang topic. No? Yan. So, ito lang naman yung parang ginawa ko. So, general topic, then subtopics. So, inisa-isa ko yan. Halimbawa, di ba sa major nutrients of food, may carbohydrates tayo, may proteins, may lipids, may vitamins, may minerals, may water. So, ano ba yung mga topics na underwater? Halimbawa, let's say, water activity, moisture absorption isotherm, may tinatawag din tayong osmotic dehydration, gano'n. So, need lang natin parang i-factor out yung mga topics na yun. Then, we go deeper level. Kasi once na alam nyo na yan, madadala na kayo sa iba. So, halimbawa sa carbohydrates, ano ba yung mga type ng carbohydrates? Ano yung parang mga, halimbawa, from macromolecule hanggang micromolecule. Parang ganun yung gusto kong ituro sa inyo. Ayun. Then sa proteins, yung mga functions niya, yung mga purpose nila, sa lipids, sa vitamins and minerals. And may natawag din tayo kasi mga enzymes, food additives na madidiscuss natin all throughout this review. So, just to be clear lang, madaming need i-memorize. Pero, Huwag niyong masyadong i-memorize. I mean kasi na ano, like, don't use puro utak lang, no, i-master niyo. Kasi once na na-master niyo, parang it's a second hobby na lang na 'pag tinanong ka na, alam ko na 'yan, gano'n. Na parang 'di mo na need i-recall kasi it's in your nature na yung mga topics na 'yan. So ayan, so may mga questions lang ako here just to review, para ma-review kayo ng konti. So, first question is which state kasi ito yung mga ganito kalimitan yung mga types ng question na lumalabas, eh. Halimbawa, which statement best describes vitamins in food chemistry? So, ang ginagawa ko kasi nagko-cross out ako ng mga malabo talagang kasama. Halimbawa, there are macronutrients that provides energy to the food. No, kasi macronutrients na kalimitan na provide energy ng food ay protein, carbohydrates, and fat, diba? O, yung B, they are organic compounds required in small amounts and are sensitive to processing and storage conditions. Yan, like, 'pag halimbawa medyo sure kayo, lagay niyo na lang palatandaan na, yan check, okay. Then the rest, halimbawa they are structured composed of muscle tissues, no, kasi 'di ba proteins yun. Then they are inorganic elements that function mainly as electrolytes. Parang yung other part nun minerals na yan. So, kung X na yung tatlo, then sure ka ng B, then go for B. So, yun nga kasi need lang yan ng mga konti lang need mo. Kaya nga 'di ba sa Nutri-Values mga DB or sa RERRNI mga vitamins ay usually lang siya, milligram, microgram, then yung tinatawag nating international units IU. Yun, so tingin kayo minsan ng mga Nutri-Values ng mga prepackaged foods. So, for the second question, before yun, I end this uh, very quick lecture. So the browning and flavor development that occur when bread is toasted is mainly due to which chemical reaction. So ayan, pag halimbawa medyo nalilito kayo, tandaan yung basics talaga. So, hindi na sure ng hindi yan lipid oxidation, di ba? Kasi browning like yun na yung pinaka hint. So either pipiliin mo lang is yung tatlo caramelization, enzymatic browning, or Maillard reaction. Pero dito kasi, tandaan natin, sa browning ng food, lalo na pag nagto-toast, may dalawa lang yan. No? Lalo na when you use either caramelization or Maillard reaction. No? Pinagkaiba ng caramelization and Maillard reaction. Ang caramelization ay may sugars lang. No? And ang Maillard reaction or non-enzymatic browning ay gumagamit yan kailangan ng amino acid yan ng protein or amino acid plus sugar, yun. And tandaan natin ang bread ay hindi lang siya sugar kundi may protein. If familiar ka, siyempre may gluten yun, di ba? So that makes the dough, you hold it shape and yung make it stretchy. Ayun. Ayun lang naman. If interested kayo, magpo-provide pa ako ng mga questions and if full detail natin ang food chemistry. So, dito sa URC, like, gagabayan talaga namin kayo kung paano kayo magbabaon ng mga handa para sa board exam na yun. Ayun lang naman.